You are a walking enigma, and there is literally no other way to put it, right? You're one of those people that leaves other people like, huh? So, whoever's energy I'm tapping into, like, this is quite a funky, funny energy that's coming through, right? Um, so it's been brought to my awareness, this message that I need to relay to you. So if you are seeing this video and you haven't seen me before, better believe there is something in here for you, okay? I absolutely do not believe in coincidences. So let me know if any of this resonates below in the comments, okay? So let's just get straight into the message that wants to come through. So this energy is giving like glitch in the matrix vibes. It's, you are very unique, you're a very unique individual, and I'm hearing like you walk between worlds. You are someone who is a multi-dimensional, multi-faceted soul. You are incredibly intriguing, you are incredibly complex in the best possible way. I feel like people are genuinely baffled by your energy, and people are always trying to work you out, but they can never really put their finger on what it is about you that is just so enticing, because you have so many sides to you. Or it's almost like they know what's enticing, but they're also shocked how you can be quite contradictory with certain energies. It's like you hold different aspects to yourself simultaneously. This is the multifaceted nature of you that's coming out. And I think a lot of people are kind of shocked by that energy because they're not used to experiencing someone that is able to possess such a diverse range of attributes and aspects to themselves, okay? And it's really funny when I'm tapping into this, it's really giving me like, you are someone who, like I said, you're like this glitch in the matrix. You don't play by the rules. You are definitely not a conformist, okay? I would say you probably identify with someone that just doesn't conform. You're a non-conformist because you've never really taken the conventional route in your life. And I genuinely believe like you will know if this is for you, it will resonate, because this is how you were born. Like, you have never been someone that's been mainstream. You have always been super alternative, and that's just your vibe. I think you own that. There might have been a period in your life where you tried to reject this side of you, or this part of you, or parts of you, right, to try to fit in, to try and blend in, is what I'm hearing. Camouflage comes to mind. But whoever you are, I'm feeling like you are such a unique individual, and I feel like this is something that you are owning within yourself now. I'm hearing you're wearing your stripes. So whoever this is, it's almost like you started to fully appreciate your uniqueness, right? And like I said, you leave this imprint on people. Whoever you come across in your life, it's like people are genuinely taken back by your energy, by your presence, because they've never ever met anyone like you before. You are truly like the unicorn, right? And that's why people are trying to study you. They're trying to work you out, because they can't comprehend how you move the way that you do, how you navigate the world the way that you do. And again, it's like you're able to walk in between worlds. And this is because on some level you do. It's like you are consistently shifting and changing and transforming and alchemizing. And, yeah, I'm being guided to sort of bring this up. So it's really interesting, right? Because I can also relate to this energy a little bit as well. I have to admit, it's almost giving like you sometimes, you are one of these people, because you are super complex in the best possible way. you have so many sides to yourself. You have so many different interests. You're just one of these people that you can go in about 100 different directions at the same time. You're that person that will have like all of these tabs open at the same time and be able to function well. You know, I'm hearing like you are the creative that, you know, mad scientist, creative that, you know, embodies these traits of being an inventor or a creator. You are completely innovative and you always take the route that other people don't. It's almost like there's a part of you that literally gets thrills out of doing things differently to everyone else. I think whoever I'm tapping into, you actually enjoy not being part of the masses. Let me know if this makes sense to someone, please. But the energy I'm tapping into is like you're very much owning your uniqueness is what's coming through. And you know, as I was feeling into this, I had to write down a couple of notes on this because this information was, to be honest, it was making me laugh because I could relate to some of this, but it was coming through so fast. So let me just see if there's anything that I need to bring up because I really don't want to miss any of this information. Okay. Like, I was like, I can't even read my handwriting. That's so funny. So, yeah, again, just to reiterate, you are someone that you're nonconformist. You can't fit into any box or category or label that anyone tries to put you in. And you don't want to be in the box, right? You want to burn that freaking box because you are neurospicy. You are someone that is so different. And this is on purpose. This is a divine purpose, okay? Because you are meant to stand out. You are meant to show how differently people can live, how differently people can experience their reality. And, you know, I am sensing that you don't want eyes on you. You don't want people following. It's not, you know, you're not someone that is looking to be in the spotlight per se, but you are just someone, again, you know, I find this energy so intriguing, and I love being in this energy because it's, you know, a very sort of Sagittarius kind of vibes. You just love being an adventurer. You're always seeking the next adventure. You're always looking onto the horizon, onto new things. You like to keep on the move. You like to be solo a lot of the time. I'm hearing like, yeah, the traveler between worlds. It's giving me that sort of energy. But the message that wanted to come through is, if that's you and you resonate with this energy and you're like, yeah, you're talking about me, you're tapped into me, there is a message here for you. So one of the messages that I'm being guided to convey to you at this time is, some of you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed at the moment, and this could be for various reasons, but I am sensing that because of your intrinsic nature, where you it's almost like you are someone that likes to juggle projects. You, like I said, you have many tabs open at the same time. This is one of your superpowers, but it can also keep you sort of in this energy of how do I say it, it's kind of like you're scattered, you have a bit of scattered energy sometimes from time to time, okay, because you feel so pulled in different directions, because you are so interested in so many different things that it's almost like as soon as you find, or as soon as you get a certain download about a great project or idea that you really want to put your all into, you're feeling really passionate, you're feeling really fired up, and as soon as you start that project, it's like you get another download about something else which is just as good, and you want to do that as well. And it's like, yeah, I'm seeing like you're someone that's trying to balance doing all of these things simultaneously, and that, you know, there will be people that say that's not how you should do it, but I disagree. I feel like we are all so different. There are people out there that are built this way, that can function this way, where they can multitask. But the message that's coming through is it can be so much more potent for you to focus your energy on to one thing, because that is essentially enhancing the energy around it, is what I'm sensing. It's almost like if you can laser focus onto one of these things that is lighting you up, because there are many. Whoever I'm talking to, I see you, I know you, you've got many amazing ideas. And truly they all are, but I'm sensing that you, in order for these things, to come into fruition, to manifest them, there is such a big emphasis on learning to focus and attune your energy to one thing at a time. It doesn't mean that you have to only choose one thing and that's it. You have to put everything else away. Some people would say that's a good thing to do, though. I personally feel quite neutral about it. I think it really depends on you as a person. For me personally, I have learned with time, because I used to be that way, where I would have 101 things going on at the same time, and I kind of liked that. That was my energy. But with time and experiences, I learned my own process of doing one thing at a time with singular focus and just getting it done, and then letting my inspiration and creativity lead me onto the next project, and then doing it in that fashion. But that's my process. It might not be yours. The message that wants to come through to you, though, is the energy that you're in currently is one that is, you're in fertile soil, you're on fertile ground. And so you have many big ideas, many plans, big plans. Like, I'm hearing like massive plans, and as you should, right? But in order for you to crack through the shell, I don't know why that's coming through, but in order for you to break through and to actually bring this into the physical, so it's not just an incredible idea up in the ether, you're actually bringing this in and anchoring it into the reality. There's something around focusing your intention on one thing, and really learning to grow with it. And I am hearing like this doesn't, I think someone needs to hear, this doesn't mean that you can't pick up other things later down the line, but there's something about when you can focus your attention and your energy onto something that you want to bring in, is going to be so much more powerful. But interestingly, again, I'm getting this other message around some people, their creative process is, it's almost like I'm hearing some people are writing a book. This could be you, but it's like you like picking up one project. It could be music, it could be art, it could be something completely different, and then you'll put that down and then pick something else up, and it's kind of like you're feeding into what lights you up, and it's kind of like you've got your palette is not simple. It's almost like you like to, it's kind of giving me, if you go into the section a particular restaurant, which is like a world, oh no, better analogy, if you go into the supermarket and it's like you go to the world aisle, the aisle of the world foods. You want a bit of everything. That's the vibe that you're giving me. And it's the best. That's my favorite aisle, so I get it. You're NEUROSPICY, you like it all, but there is something that is going to be powerful about you locking in. So, by the way, I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. So you will know if this message is for you, because you will completely resonate. You will know it. You will probably feel very seen and very called out, like, yeah, that's me. I keep going back and forth. You will relate to kind of doing you're exhausted by your own sort of indecisiveness about which direction to go. And so this is a loving, gentle nudge to you to say, hey, it's okay. There is no right or wrong way. Just pick something. It doesn't mean that you can't do the other things, but just pick something and then pour all of your energy into that. And then, you know, when that comes into fruition and you've kind of locked into that, you can start to explore other things as they come up. But there's something about someone is experiencing some sort of like gridlock, whether that's mentally, but there's something around not necessarily stagnant, maybe stagnant energy, but there's something about there's too many ideas, you're getting pulled in too many different directions. And you could actually be feeling this on a physical, mental, emotional level. Okay, this could be coming up as you're feeling super lethargic, you're just feeling drained because your mind, your mental processing is like maxed out because you're thinking about all these different ideas, and then there's a lot of emotion involved. So there's a lot going on. Whoever you are, there's a lot going on. And interestingly, this is something you're kind of used to. This is your baseline state. You are someone that is hyper independence come up, but that wasn't what I was referring to. But I'm going to just speak that out because that's what wanted to come through. You might be hyper independent, but you are someone that is, yeah, it's like you are a true artist, and you like to live in this state of playfulness and curiosity and expansiveness. It's like you can't be boxed in, you can't be labeled, you can't be just one thing. And I get it, you're multifaceted, this is who you are. You just don't identify with being one thing. You're not this or the other. Okay, so whoever I'm speaking to, you are a walking contradiction because you can be both sides. You can hold multiple truths at the same time and you pull it off, you make it work. Okay, so kudos to you. I love it. I love that about you. I truly do. I find it so inspiring. I find it so interesting. This is, by the way, this is one of the biggest reasons people are just totally infatuated with you and your energy, because they just haven't ever experienced anyone like you before, like genuinely. And you've probably heard some remarks from people like really taken back, like, wow, like literally straight up feeling like you're some sort of alien or something, because your energy is just wild. It's just completely unhinged, but in the best possible way, that you're wild and you cannot be tamed. This is the energy that I'm picking up on. But Spirit is guiding me to speak to you to say, yes, loving this, the passion, loving the enthusiasm, loving the creativity. But the message here is around direction. I feel like you are trying to go every single direction all at the same time. Pick a path, pick a direction. You know, this is, I'm not telling you anything new. This is something you're going to know if this is for you. Start just trusting that whatever it is, whatever path you're going down is meant for you. And don't worry about all of the other things, because things will make sense to you later on. Okay, it's kind of like just lock in, dial down. This isn't about suppressing your creative energy. In fact, it's the opposite. It's like when you can let go of the noise, the mental clutter, any distortions, all of that energy that's just surrounding you and impacting you, right? It's actually influencing your signal, because with all this push-pull energy, the to be coherent and to be transmitting a clear, coherent signal is going to be complicated, because you're giving off so many different vibes. You're trying to channel and bring in so many different programs and themes and downloads, and there's just too much going on. not that you're too much, but I'm just saying that you could be finding that there is a way to approach your masterpiece. You are the masterpiece, but it's something around learning to navigate with your own energy, learning how to wield your own energy. It's kind of like, yeah, you have so much. I'm seeing you as, how do I put this? It's like, yeah, you have the universe in your hands. You are literally God, source's creation. You know this about yourself. You feel this divine connection. You are the magician. You can manifest things like that. You can bring things to life with your hands. You are literally a walking masterpiece. But you have also experienced being a master manifestor in this life and bringing things into fruition like quickly. But you know, you're a super creative individual, and that is your superpower. You're just incredible and so neurospicy. But again, there is something, I think you probably have a few ideas, a few things that you have been working on. This is the message. I don't want to keep repeating myself, so unless there's anything else that needs to come through, I'm going to open it for now. Is there anything else that needs to come through? If not, I'm going to close it there because I do not want to dilute this message anymore. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. The last thing is, let's go. This is your freaking year. Let's go. Woo, woo, woo. That's the energy. It's very positive. It's very supportive. You know, fireworks. Again, there's a lot of it. It's giving me Sag energy. It's very sort of, yeah, fast moving, very, very open, very enthusiastic. But you know, it's not about containing the energy, it's about channeling it. Channel your energy into what it is instead of feeling scattered. Okay, I hope this helps. I hope this resonates with someone. Please let me know in the comments if it's your energy I'm tapping into. I'm absolutely in love with your energy, by the way. Okay, all right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.